there's breaking news, and it's good breaking news, and it's a sign of bipartisanship. There were some obviously no votes here, but no one voted against it. In the House of Representatives, a bill just passed 405 to 0 to mandate equal U.S. Secret Service protection for all major presidential candidates so that Donald Trump would receive the exact same kind of presidential protection as Kamala Harris, that they would all receive the same kind of protection, not less because you're a former and she's currently in office. That's a huge move, Will, and I hope the Senate can act quickly there, bipartisanly, do the same thing, because if we can get this done quickly, hopefully we see no more assassination attempts in what we know is a very tense time in the country right now.
And Jordan, I think
that's breaking just this moment.
And I think some credit needs to go to people like Jared Moskowitz,
absolutely,
a friend of yours you've known for a long time, but he very early after really after the first assassination attempt, but after the second one, was all over TV saying this is ridiculous, something needs to be done. And also an unlikely source of reason on this was the Representative Ro Khanna from California, one of the most leftist members of Congress. However, he wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post just a day or so after the failed attempt and said, "Protect Trump at any cost." So once again, there are many out there that are still using the language of threat to democracy very vociferously in the media and using language that oddly could enrage people to a point of doing something horrific. However, there are Democrats, and clearly enough that it was 405 to 0, that still believe that this is a good move to show bipartisanship and to protect the leading candidate for the opposition party. Any candidate that is a major party candidate will receive the equal protection from the U.S. Secret Service. That is a good thing to highlight today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, again, I want to thank Democrats who crossed over. I'm sure my buddy Jared Moskowitz, who has been outspoken, he's not afraid to go on Fox News. He's not afraid to vote against where his party is trying to whip, and that's a good thing. People should be voting their conscience when they're there and representing their districts more than they are representing their political party elites. I think when we see all of this, just Harry going into it, and I mean we've got a minute left in this segment, but when we see that out of Pennsylvania, it's a reminder for folks to go into this election weary of what you might get from the government, but we have to be happy warriors. That's how we're going to win.
I think that's correct. We have to be happy and optimistic warriors and fight for truth and ultimately for democracy.
And that's what we do at the American Center for Law and Justice every single day. You know, we represent Operation Rescue and pro-life community after the U.S. Army training instructed soldiers, this is great, to view pro-life organizations as terrorists, because that won't cause any problems. And why do soldiers? Why are our members of our Army dealing with this? They're not policing the streets? Support the work of the ACLJ. Go to aclj.org/champions. Well, we've been involved in every major Second Amendment case at the U.S. Supreme Court, free speech cases. We're fighting for you. We need those champions. Donate today. Double your impact. aclj.org. We need you.